6-week-old angel in heaven, mauled to death in crib by family dog, grieving mom, grateful her baby will help other boys and girls. I don't understand. Grieving mom, grateful her baby will help other boys and girls. Well, let's go down and read the article. A 6-week-old baby was mauled to death by a family dog in Tennessee. The grieving mother of the mauled baby remarked that the one thing that she is grateful for in the heartbreaking tragedy is that her deceased son will be able to help other little boys and girls. So I guess this is basically addressing that if you have any dogs or pets, specifically dogs, then now you will take caution when you have a little child that is vulnerable to these dogs. When these dogs get angry, just like anybody in this type of situation, anybody angry, anybody, you can't control how somebody feels. And when they're angry, they're angry. When they snap, they snap. And I just feel like a lot of people need to pay a lot of attention to these type of incidents. Your dog may be your best friend and everything else, but this type of stuff, this ain't the first time I've seen something like this happen. It's rare for it to happen, like it happened every so often, but it does happen. Just 6 weeks after Ezra Mansour was born, he was involved in a dog attack at his home in Knoxville, Tennessee. While Ezra was taking a nap in his crib, the family dog attacked the newborn baby out of nowhere. Ezra died on Thursday afternoon, 6 days after fighting for life with brain swelling and bleeding inside his skull from the annual attack. The parents are bewildered by the deadly dog attack, since the dog had never shown any signs of aggression in the past. You can never be too careful, no matter how big or small the dog. Mark Mansour, the 28-year-old father, had the husky dog since he was a teenager. That's a long time, but like I said, you never know when someone, is going to snap. A dog, especially a creature, dogs and stuff like that, you never know when they will attack or they will snap. They get fed up too. The heartbroken mother, 25-year-old Chloe Mansour, told WBIR TV, "You just think it would never happen to you, but it can happen to anyone with any dog breed, no matter how long you've had the dog." And that explains it so well, because he was the 28-year-old father had the husky dog since he was a teenager. So just think, and out of nowhere it snapped. What causes a dog to snap? I would say old age. That dog is probably very, very old, and it doesn't have a lot of patience with infants. So if anything, I guess I would just say, if you had your dog for a long, long time, since you were a teenager, and then you're bringing a newborn into the situation, and old people don't have patience, and I would say the same thing about it. I would say the same thing about this situation. Oh, old animals don't have patience either. So, but it's the fact that it attacked the baby inside the crib. So it must have had a lot of energy or something to get inside that crib. How did the freaking dog get inside the crib is my question. That's my question. Mauled to death in crib by family dog. How did the dog get inside the crib? If it's an old dog, had the dog since he was a teenager. How the heck did the dog get inside the crib? A dog that old don't even, ain't jumping inside no crib. So that's what I would ask the family. She added, I think you can never be too careful, no matter how big or small the dog is, how long you've had them, or how good they've previously been with kids. You can never be too careful. The family decided to donate Ezra's organs to help others' babies in need. He's just going to get to bring families the most amazing news they've ever gotten, and I'm so grateful that he will get to live on through so many other little boys and little girls, Chloe said. She just seemed a little bit too uppity about what's going on. He will always be remembered as a hero on earth and an angel in heaven, Mark said of Ezra. The family dog responsible for the deadly attack was taken to the Young Williams Animal Center. The Animal Center said in the statement, Young Williams Animal Center is holding an adult dog following an incident in which an infant was reported to have been injured in Knoxville on May 24, 2024. The dog is under the 10-day bite quarantine as required by the state law. Okay, so why is they not putting the dog down? The Knox County Sheriff's Office is still investigating the case. Being his mom was the biggest was the biggest honor and the best thing I've ever done, Chloe said. I didn't realize until this happened just how supported we are and just how many people he had that loved him already. I would question the family, how this dog got into the crib, being that this dog is old, and I will question, why is this dog not being put down after what happened? It's a lot of weird energy going on right here, I feel like, in this article. The grief-stricken mom added, all the sleepless nights and the dirty diapers. Looking back, I would take a million sleepless nights and dirty diapers and all the fussiness. She would take it all back in a second and never take any moment or second for granted. Like Blaze News. Okay, so I think that's the end of the article. So that was about the 6-week-old boy dead after family dog attacked him in his crib. That's something. So here go the
never happen to you, but it can happen to anyone with any dog breed, no matter how long you've had the dog.
News tonight, a family is grieving the loss of their newborn after their family dog bit him last week. According to the family, the 6-week-old was sleeping in his crib when it happened. Good evening, and thank you for watching Fox 43 News at 10. I'm Katie Inman. Reporter Aaron Velasquez spoke with those parents who are now spreading awareness through their tears.
Ezra meant everything. There's really no words other than just absolutely everything.
The Mansour family welcomed Ezra to their lives just 6 weeks ago.
I didn't realize until this happened just how supported we are and just how many people he had that loved him already.
They say the newborn was asleep when he was attacked by the family's husky.
Ezra was just asleep in his crib, not crying or anything, and she just attacked out of nowhere.
Now they want to convey a warning to other new parents.
I think you can never be too careful, no matter how big or small the dog, or how long you had them, or how good they've previously been with kids. You can never be too careful.
The family cherishes the time they had with their first son.
All the sleepless nights and the dirty diapers, and looking back, I would take a million sleepless nights and dirty diapers and all the fussiness. You would take it all back in a second and never take any moment or second for granted.
They say Ezra is set to be an organ donor.
He's just going to get to bring families the most amazing news they've ever gotten, and I am so grateful that Evil get to live on through so many other little boys and girls.
They now find comfort in knowing their son will never be forgotten.
He will always be remembered as a hero on earth, an angel in heaven.
Aaron Velasquez joins us now. And Aaron, what are the updates you can share about the dog?
Katie, Young Williams Animal Center said that they are holding the 8-year-old dog following the attack and that it is currently under a 10-day bite quarantine, which is required by state law. Back to you, Katie.
Aaron, thank you.
Okay, so I understand now. Okay, so she said through so many boys and girls because they're donating the little babies' organs to these children. I don't know. That's weird.